win second.
Win second, yeah. It's more of a show. That's what we're worried about.
I just want to stick around long enough to get something good.
Look, well, I'm sorry I was with you when the show started.
Well, Janelle,
I know I kind of ignored you.
I apologize to you as well because I said to you, I approached you and I said, Janelle, you just don't seem that friendly, and she was like, I am.
I know this is more just a YouTube thing. I like to apologize for my behavior as well, which is very rare for me. But now I'm happy that I got to know the real Janelle.
Thank you. I'm happy I got to know you guys too. I like you.
Cheers. Mr. Fart, he was cool with everybody.
He's like, hey, whatever.
Hey, George, you want to wear this thing I like to make?
Was I a little bit?
Mr. Fart, could you leave us alone for a moment?
Done.
Thank you very much.
Have a wonderful evening.
Have
a wonderful evening.
Was I a little snobby bitch?
You were. Well, like, the worst part is I was like, look, remember I came up and I was like, look,
Done.
You seem kind of distant, you're not very friendly.
Hang on. Break. Got to get a fork. James' request. Continue.
Thank you, Mr. Fart.
Mm-hmm.
No, anyway, I was like, look, you seem kind of distant, there's this barrier, and you don't seem really receptive, and you're not very friendly, and you were like, I am. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know. And then I was like, well, look, season 6
Not
is
only
an
that,
alliance.
but you approached me with 2 other people with you.
Well, when
Of course,
was
I'm
that?
going to be offended and be like,
Choose your artillery.
There was a couple times I was like, hey, Janelle. And you're like, hey, and just kept moving.
you never talked to me one-on-one.
Well, mate, why do you think that was? Because you were never alone. You're always with your season 6 girl.
Really?
Yes. And then the worst is when I was like, look, season 6 is obviously an alliance, and, maybe we can open lines of communication. I'm like, we're not an alliance. It's like, okay. Okay, maybe not. Beer? What's up, beer? No, I'm good with this. Okay. Thank you. Janelle and I are talking about our rocky start.
It was rocky all around, but now true friendships come out.
The thing is,
Power always finds power.
He's a little loud and a little crazy, especially when he drinks, but he was right up for weeks, over a month. He was like, God, Marshall's just a fucking leech.
I can't believe you were right.
I mean, what's he doing right now?
It's just really sad.
Like, he just was in the DR, and they said, what are you monitoring?
Sitting outside.
He was in the air and they were like, oh yeah, we're checking on that.
I know.
No, that's what I need to keep it. That's why we shouldn't confront him.
We think that Marcella's got all this stuff because he had 7 points because he put down his slop.
No, I did. I
Points don't add up to that. We think you buzzed in and you think you did, but
no,
you didn't.
I know I got that one.
Well,
I
then
got
just
the
be
cots
quiet.
and the
Listen,
slop.
then just blame it on him anyway. What do you care?
Everybody right now, including your alliance, thinks that he did it.
Whether he did it or not,
Whether
we're
he
not
did it
sure.
or
But
not.
your points don't seem to add up to that, and we think he did. And whether you did or not, we're blaming him.
All right.
Go with it. It's better for you.
Just never mention it again.
Yeah, we're not gonna confront Marcellus because better. If we can talk Danielle into fucking putting him up right now.
You think she'll do it?
Send him out.
You think so?
Your alliance. We'll all be cool. And then we'll send Chicken George to sequester. He can have all the margaritas he wants.
Sounds good.
Hey, Boogie. Yeah. Could you go away?
Sure.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Can I have some more of that, Will?
Okay, so let me hear more, Janelle.
I know.
So at the beginning, you didn't want to be friends because you were just too cool, and you guys are season 6, and you just got off the show, and we're the old guys. Did it a long time ago. Is that the sense?
No, I mean, I didn't know anything about you. I was like, I thought you were kind of mean.
Why? But why would you say that? Like, what was mean about me?
Because I watched season 2.
Oh yeah, but I mean that was a long time ago. That's 5 years ago.
I know, but I saw it and I was like, wow. He's kind of
Do you
a
think
jerk.
I'm mean now?
No, not at all.
I'm not, right?
No.
Okay, good. I mean, look, I joke around, and Mr. Fart grosses me out, and like I'm going to tell people like it is, but I'm not like purposely malicious.
I know.
Okay, good. It would hurt me if you thought that.
I don't think that will.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I was kind of mean. I know I was.
Are you kidding? You're super mean. Like super, like totally witchy.
I was distant.
Beyond that. Like we would just be like, hey, and season 6 would just be in the corner, like. Or you like watching the HOH and you're like, hey, what's up? And you guys are like, can you give us a minute? And you're like, okay, psychos.
We said that?
Yeah, don't you remember? One time I walked in HOH and all 4 of you were sitting there, and I was like, hey, what's up? And then Keisha was like, can you give us 1 minute? And I was like,
Really? You said
you
that?
guys are psychos. How do you think this show is going to go down?
I don't know. I think you'll probably win again.
I won't. Because no one will, like, as the show progresses, people get more and more afraid.
What do you mean?
Here's the deal. I'm going to see what happens next week. And if that goes fine, I'm going to flip the switch and start playing. Because I haven't even started. At which point, me, myself, Boogie, you, and one person of your choosing are going to make a run.
Only one person am I choosing?
Yes. You can't bring your whole team with you, okay? I'm bringing one, you can bring one, and that's what it's going to be. You're like, well, if you and HOH, will you not put up all of season 6 and Marcellus? I'm like, that's 3/4 of the show.
Sorry.
Like, we put up everyone, like, we put up my Boogie. You're like, well, if you and HOH, you put up my Boogie.
Are you going to try and win on Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Promise?
Mm-hmm.
Swear?
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to put up Erica and Chicken George.
That's awesome.
I swear. Like, I'd rather lose. I would rather fucking lose this show and just be like, fuck you, folks. Listen to this. On the, like, I don't know what it was the other day, but something happened which was like the most, like, this is what it was. I don't even think you and I have discussed this. When you didn't put me up, I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth, and Erica comes out, and she's like, I gotta talk to you. I'm like, okay. She goes, I got Janelle not to put you up.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
But yeah, I swear to you. She's like, I gotta look out for my
She
boys.
didn't say that.
I swear.
Oh my god.
Don't call anyone out. And of course I knew the truth, so I was like, dang, so awesome. Thank you.
Right after Boogie won it, she was freaked out. And then she, like, her Marcellus came upstairs and they corner me. They're like, so you're putting up Will, right? And I was like, well.
That fucking bitch.
I was like, what about Chicken George? And Marcellus raised his voice at me. He was yelling. He's
What
like,
is he saying?
quit pussyfooting around. He's like, you have to get rid of the threat. What are you doing? And Eric's like, if you don't put up Will, I'm going to probably go. And I was like, oh. And I felt bad. And I was like, well, what about? They're like, no, you're putting him up. You said you would. If you don't put him up, you're a liar and all this stuff. And I was like, let me ask season 6 and I'll get back to you guys. And they were yelling no. And every day until when you told me just to, like, put my foot down and say that I wasn't putting you up, they were like, you're putting up all right. And I was like, I haven't decided.